Hello, everyone. I'm Lopi Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Eric. Hello, Mom and Dad. Hello, Ron. Hi, Karen. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. Hello, Stacy, Sue, and Jade on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face in the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll go back and reply as many of you already know. And as always, I hope you're all doing your homework, right? So if you're brand new, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness in everything you do. It's an easy way to help us practice meditation outside of the meditation hall because when we have that balance of relaxation and awareness, it helps us find that contentment, find our balance, and be able to be more steady and calm. Hello, Vivi. Thanks for joining on Facebook. Oh, as well as Andrew. Thanks for joining on Facebook. So, as we practice together, it's really important to remember to take your time, take it easy. And, since today is Monday, as you guys know, for my schedule Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday is Meditate 101, Wednesday is Wisdom Wednesday, Friday is our long silence day. That way you guys have a day to know exactly when you guys can come in to get what you really want. And if you need to, enjoy the clips that are saved on YouTube and on Facebook. So for today, it's great for a review for everyone. And hello, Andres. Thanks for joining in. So for today, also a reintroduction of myself. I tend not to say or talk about myself at all. But so who am I? I am Lone P. Clint or Venerable Clint. I'm not endorsed by Geico. It just happened to be a fun picture I took on the subway. So my story starts when I was 10 years old. I got to become a monk for the first time. Yeah, that's me at 10 years old. And little by little, I went from trainee to trainer and eventually became a monk. And I got to help out. That was in California. I grew up in California. Then I continued my ordination and stayed on into when I moved to New Jersey, where I got to do youth camps and training for boys, girls, and the Sunday school. All these kids are young adults now. And then this was a youth camp in Georgia back in the time where I would do a lot of youth camps where we would teach them about teamwork, communication, and of course try to have some fun as well as practicing meditation. So a lot of it was something that we did. And of course, when I was in New Jersey, I would teach a lot of the meditation class sessions. Also, when I was in Chicago, and uh, every once in a while, I get to go and make little speeches here and there. This was, I think it was Memorial Day or Veterans Day, and I would work with the Buddhist Council. At the time, I was in New York, and overall, we would work together because, in the end, we believe world peace through inner peace, and it comes when we all come together. So, if you've ever seen those floating lanterns, in case you ever were wondering, it started from our temple. We also have the world record, which we will not continue because it's not environmentally friendly. But anyways, to what we're doing today, meditation. So, what is it we're doing? Why are we doing it? We should start off with why. What's the point, right? So, what are the benefits? We've heard this. It relieves stress. So, when you have no stress, you're happier and you tend to be healthier. Not only that, if you're happier and healthier, you also have less wrinkles. Yeah, you look younger. So, meditate. You don't need that cream. What you need is to relieve the stress, and then everything will look younger. It helps us calm our mind, helps us focus. There's so many wonderful things to be more relaxed. Overall, big smiles on our face. Okay? So there's a lot of wonderful benefits in meditation. And this is just the tip of the iceberg from productivity, improving your memory, and being a better student. Lots of wonderful things that just show how we can just succeed. Okay? So, like I said, just the tip of the iceberg. There is so much more that can happen. But, so now we have a why we should do it. How do we do it? A lot of us also have a lot of expectations. We tend to think, oh, it's got to be like this, it's got to be like that. We had to feel inner peace. I had to be this and that. You know what? This is what you have to do with your expectations. Put it in the trash can, okay? Throw them away. You have to let them all go. Those ideas, thoughts, and worries of what's supposed to happen, okay? Instead, be clean slate, just experiencing something new, okay? So, what is meditation? When we think of meditation, we think of people sitting like this, right? Having that meditation position and pose. Well, in reality, meditation is actually relaxation. Relaxation of the body and the mind. This is the main thing, okay? So we need to relax our body and mind. How do we do it? So starting off with the body, relax every part of your body. Feel as if you're on vacation or you're sitting on your favorite chair, okay? The main point is you are comfortable. That's the main thing. A lot of people think that they have to be in that pose. You don't actually need to. The pose doesn't give you peace. It gives you an ability to be balanced. But if your body does not feel balanced sitting that way, it's not for you at the moment. Okay? Listen to your body, adjust, be comfortable first. But at the same time, while you want to be comfortable, not too relaxed, or else you might fall asleep. Now, if you do fall asleep, it's okay. Sleeping is not a problem in meditation. Snoring is. It becomes an unintentional distraction, especially for those around us. If you're meditating at home and there's no one else around, no problem. It's okay. In fact, a lot of you might be watching this at late at night, hence the name of our program, Late Night Meditation. So, if you're already in your bed and you fall asleep, no problem. Go to sleep. Okay? Just understand it does happen. You're not doing anything wrong per se. Okay? It's just a little bit too much relaxation. But if it's at the end of the day, not a big deal. Okay? So, we want to relax, but not too relaxed. From there, we have a focus point. The focus point is something we call the center of the body. It's in the middle of your abdomen, as you can see from the picture above. It's right about there, all right? But it's inside. Just understand this is what we call the seventh base of the mind, the center of your body. It's directly your, what's it called? Your center of gravity. It's inside. It's approximately your finger width above your navel, inside. Okay. Just understand that that's the area. That's good enough. All right. You don't have to go trying to find it. You don't have to try that hard. Just know that this general area, that's your center of gravity. Okay. As it's a good way to help us focus, because the focus we want is comfortable yet precise. It's kind of like if you want to light a match using the sun. What do we need? We need some kind of medium to help, right? Because the sun itself, strong but just wide burst, giving us this warm light. But we can focus it with a lens. The lens brings in all the light, focuses it into a single beam, and poof, we light our match, right? Very much like meditation. It's the magnifying glass is our tool. We don't have to force it into position. It's simply the right distance, the right angle. Just like our meditation, just the right amount of relaxation and awareness. The balance just right, poof, it works just fine. Okay? So don't need to focus too hard. The focus will be there. Because in order for us to get that focus, while we have to relax our body, we also need to relax our mind. So what we have to do is let all your thoughts disappear. So everyone, stop thinking. What happened? When I said stop thinking, almost immediately, you all start thinking, right? That's the nature of the mind. It's a lot easier said than done. So instead of trying to stop all your thoughts, we bring it down to just one thing. That one thing can be anything at all. So maybe a crystal ball. Maybe you like the sun or the full moon. Whatever feels comfortable to you is fine. Maybe a football. Maybe scoops of ice cream. Or even your favorite earrings, suppose. Or even your favorite car, suppose. The main thing is, it can be anything. Just something that helps you at this moment to help your mind calm down. The ice cream is something I use with kids all the time. So they would imagine their favorite ice cream, their scoop of favorite ice cream. And it's comfortable, it's fun. So you don't have to try too hard with the object, okay? Because in the end, the main thing we want is the balance of these two things, of our relaxation and awareness. So, as we practice together, don't try too hard, okay? There is no need to force, push, or anything like that. It's a relaxation of your body and your mind, okay? I see more people came in. Hello, Miriam. Hello, iPhone. Hi, Irina. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. And hello, Jade, Ellen, and Hagazo, and Ana Maria on YouTube. Okay, then. So, as we practice together, if you have any questions or wonders, feel free to type into the chat or into the comments, and we can talk about it after. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Take in a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worry, no regrets, no responsibility. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friend. And to add to our relaxation, let us do a body scan. The body scan is not quite scanning for something, but it's more allowing your body to relax from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. So let us start at the top of your head, relaxing your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyelids, very gently closing them as if you are about to go to sleep. letting your eyelids fall very gently, very lightly, like a feather falling onto still water. Then relaxing your nose, your cheeks, your mouth, down to your chin, letting your entire face become completely relaxed. And allow that relaxation to flow down to your neck, your shoulder, allowing them to feel light and loose, nice and comfortable. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your arm. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your fingers. And relaxing your chest, your abdomen, and your back. Slowly going down your back, one vertebra at a time. Feel like you are getting a massage, releasing, relieving, and relaxing all the muscle in your back. Take your time, allowing the relaxation to flow down your body. You should not rush, you should not force. If you try to rush or force relaxation, you actually end up feeling more tense and uncomfortable. As right now, feel like you have all the time in the world. Meditation should never feel like work. It should feel like a mini vacation. It's an opportunity to relax your body and your mind. So don't try to force, don't try to rush. To gain the wonderful benefits of meditation, we must take our time, allow it to happen naturally. As we are learning or practicing to slow down, because our mind is so quick, always moving from one thing to the next. Sometimes we overthink, causing us to stress, feel strain and discomfort. But for now, allow yourself this mini vacation Relax your body, relax your mind. So allow the relaxation to flow down your legs, down to the tips of your toes, allowing your entire body to feel comfortable. While we hope that you all feel relaxed and comfortable, the key word is actually contentment, that feeling of comfortable enough where you feel okay. It's a nice rule of thumb. If you feel okay, great. If you feel more than okay, wonderful. But if you ever feel less than okay, please make an adjustment. Allow yourself to feel okay again, comfortable enough. Because you don't have to be super comfortable. Just feel okay. And once you feel okay, we can move on to the next thing. Consciousness or focus. But it's very light and gentle. What we do is visualize or imagine your meditation object or image. It can also be a sound, a feeling, an idea. The main thing is staying with just one thing rather than everything. As I mentioned, our mind loves to wander, loves to think about this, think about that, and sometimes jumping from multiple things. This is why we tend to feel drained, even if all you're doing is thinking. It requires a lot of energy, and a lot of it tends to be wasted due to randomly switching all the time. This is why we practice, to help our mind slow down, take a break. A lot of masters like to call it the monkey mind. As a monkey jumps from tree to tree, our mind will jump from thought to thought. But to help our monkey mind slow down, what we do is give it a banana, a treat. When the monkey gets the banana, it takes it, sits in a safe space, and enjoys it. It's like we are training that monkey. And just like a real monkey, if you feed it enough, or enough times, it starts to feel familiar with you. It starts to realize it's safe to be around you. Until eventually, the monkey gladly takes the banana from your hand, sits in your lap, and eats it right there. Similar to our mind. Right now, we're practicing to help our mind slow down, to stay with just one thing. And little by little, our mind will start to quiet down. It might not be completely quiet right away. All your extra thoughts, seemingly melt into the background. They're not completely gone, but they no longer bother you, allowing you a little bit of peace, as that's how it starts. Start to gain even a little bit of peace. And what's interesting is, even if you're able to let go of just one thought of your hundreds of thousands of thoughts, you already start to feel the difference. You start to feel like a weight has been lifted. And it's odd because thoughts are weightless. They have no mass, but they can weigh us down, especially the more we think about them. So as we practice, little by little, we're learning to let go, to really place these thoughts down. We're not throwing them away or forgetting about them. We're just not carrying them now. We can place them down, not need to worry about it at the moment. Allowing us to lighten the load, to release and relax both body and mind. So take your time, allowing your mind to slow down, to begin to rest and enjoy this mini vacation. Now, let us continue in silence, letting your mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is a light of peace, love, and compassion. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our body, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city, filling the state or province, filling the country and the surrounding country, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know. To all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sappe Buddha Parapata Pacegananjayang Palang Arahantananjate Jinarakampantami Sapaso Sappaputtanupavena Sappathammanupavena Sappasanghanupavena Sattasoti Bhavantu Te. And now very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you like, as we slowly come back. So now that we have finished the meditation, take a moment to notice how you feel right now, now that we finished. As every time we meditate, it's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions. Because every time we practice, we get the opportunity to see what works, what doesn't work, and then we continue to improve. There are different things we always learn each time we practice, whether it be how we use the mantra, how we use the object, how we sit, whether we lean or not, the cushion we use, how much we can sit, how much balance we have as we sit. There is so much in there that we start to observe and notice as we practice. So as you practice more and more, you'll start to notice as you make more and more adjustments. All the little things that when you get it just right, just works best for you. So I hope you all be observant, notice. You don't have to be super aware of it, but it's just trying to notice it little by little. Okay? So before we go into questions and comments, as I see a few on YouTube already, I'd like to share some words of wisdom from my master today. For today, it's about the wandering mind. Master says, when our mind wanders, do not be angry or upset with yourself, okay? As a human being, we always think, as thinking is one of the processes of the mind, okay? Your mind loves to think. Understand that. This is the nature of the mind. Let the mind wander, but do not let it create an emotion. Observe whatever comes through, like we observe birds flying. Observe without interaction. Just leave them be. So understand that this is a very normal thing that happens as we meditate. Wandering mind happens because our mind loves to wander. The monkey mind, as many masters call it. So if we know this is a very normal thing, don't beat yourself up about it. Okay? You might be meditating for years and go, okay, I'm gonna calm my mind. And then your mind's just wandering, thinking about this, thinking about that. You're like, oh, I should do better. That's not a very good or beneficial way of thinking. Instead, okay, well, today was a bit more chatty than usual. Or some days, oh, well, I had like 10,000 thoughts today. That's okay. Little by little, as you meditate next time, it was like 9,999. It goes down by one. Still good. Little by little. You have to understand that it takes time. Progress is still progress, even if it's only a little bit at a time. Because a little bit at a time helps us keep moving forward. But if we give up too early, we just started putting on our running shoes and we're like, no, I'm done. It's not going to benefit you at all. So give it a try, little by little. And as many of you might be brand new to meditation or restarting again, remember when you practice at home, quality over quantity. Today, in this session, we just meditated for 30 minutes. That's not bad. Notice how you feel about that. Did it feel like 30 minutes? Did it feel like it was shorter? Did it feel like it was longer? This is your cue to yourself, how you're doing currently. If it felt very short, wow, great, you were able to find your balance. Or you fell asleep. Either way, you got some rest out of it. uh, if it felt very long, that's okay also. Your mind might have been just kind of worried about something lately, or you've been trying to do something. It's okay. It's all about practice. Little by little, it gets easier. Okay? So don't beat yourself up about it, okay? So now I open the floor to you all. If anyone has any questions, as I did mention on YouTube, already a few questions. Oh, let me say hi to those who came online. Hello, Danik. Good to see you. Hello, Akshi, Go, and oh, and hello, Simon. Okay, and then so for the first question, hello, Hakuzo. He's asking, when you become a master, will you be one of the rare few that can teach both English and Thai? Um, I'd say kinda yes, kinda no. Um, my rarity is slowly kind of disappearing as the world is now, due to technology and the internet, the world is getting smaller and smaller, and people are starting to practice more languages. Also, AI can probably translate me faster than I can translate me. So, as I've seen a lot of these where they can some of these AI things can translate you very well, very quickly. Although, because it doesn't truly know the information, just like Google, like when Google started. Google Translate, here, translate this. It's like, what? It didn't quite make sense, right? Kind of like that. Little by little, it'll just get closer, but at least you get the gist of it and then start to work on it. So, rarity, yeah, kind of, but I actually do more in English, but I am able to help with some Thai. uh, okay, another question. I was asking, why does Buddhism have a lot of teaching where you do the opposite to gain something? Example, wanting nothing to gain everything. Hmm. So, all right. Well, the thing is, if you're always trying to gather, okay, it's kind of like if you gather it all up, sure, now you have this amount of stuff. The problem is, stuff is just matter. It only stays in this lifetime. It only stays here, literally right here, right now. But the spiritual energy from Bun, the good things we do, the acts of kindness that comes out, the universe sends back to you. It's the like we use the word karma. You could say it's the law of nature or the law of the universe. So when you do good in the universe, goodness comes back to you. You do bad things to the universe or into the universe, it comes back also. So the thing is, if we start to realize this is why the Buddha taught this, telling us that this is how the world actually works. If we do this, even if we don't see it in this lifetime because we believe in reincarnation, we're born and reborn. It's why some lifetimes we're born and we're very wealthy right from the get go. Wow, I'm so happy, I got everything I need. Or sometimes you're born and you have absolutely nothing, and you're like, what's it like to have stuff? You know, it's there's such a big dynamic in the vast world we're in, and it's all due to the karma that we have. So why we teach this, because when you start to build more generosity, you start to have morality, you purify your mind, you start to do more good for yourself and to others. It actually brings it all back. As you start to help society, you start to help your neighbor, your friends, it starts to go around and helps others. Like lighting a candle. We always use this candlelight analogy because you light this candle and you can send that light to others and they can light other candles and you never run out of the flame. It just keeps on growing and growing. This is like that good energy that we're sending out. And then it always comes back. Even though you're just starting off as this little flicker of light, you send it to this person, send it to that person. Little by little, the world becomes brighter thanks to that little thing to start out. So this is how Buddhism teaches us. It teaches us more so how can we move forward in our karma to add more and more of our water into the tank instead of adding salt, adding more of the good energy, the Bun. Okay? So yeah. And it's because we realize that the things that we could gain materially, materially nothing lasts. You can be the wealthiest person alive. Once you die, you can't take it with you. It becomes someone else's wealth. Right? So what can you take with you? The Bun, the good energy, your karma the good things you've done. And this is why we share in this way. It helps us move forward. Okay. Oh, hello, Sandeep. Thanks for joining in on YouTube. He says, thank you so much, LP Clint. Ranjita and I are happy we could join you today. Oh, yeah, very glad to see you guys. I hope you're both doing well. That too. And then, hello, Diane. Says hello to everyone too. Okay. Oh, forgot to turn on the mics here. So if you're here on Zoom, you can turn on your mic if you'd like. If you have any questions or wonders. Uh, but yeah, this is the as in the beginning at the end of all of our classes. I'm always here to answer questions. You can ask anything at all. Of course, I don't claim to know everything, but what I do know, I share with you right away. What I don't know, I'll go do some research, because it's always good to learn. And actually, I get to learn a lot of interesting things because of your questions. There's sometimes things that I have understood to a degree, but I never had that certain question that you had about it, and I go, "Huh, let me research." So then I go and check it out. Okay. Oh, here's another one. Hello, Vivi. Vivi on Facebook is asking, can inviting others to do good on social media work the same as inviting them in real life? Yes. When you invite someone to do good, the act of inviting is already there. You're doing your part in being what we call a kalyanamit, a good friend or virtuous friend. When you're a kalyanamit, you are doing your best to help people be better and also kind of like inviting each other to do good together. Usually doing good together is a key word there. Not just, yeah, you should go do good, but I'm not doing anything. Not quite there yet. It's gotta be together. We gotta do this goodness together. As yes, as thanks to technology, we can connect to each other. Actually, a lot of uh, a lot of friends of mine would contact me and ask about the different boons that are going on, or different merit making opportunities, or donations to different things, and I go, okay, yeah, whatever I know, I share the information with them. So yes, absolutely, you can send it through social media. Although, if you're posting on social media, let's say like on your personal accounts, if you know a lot of people in your group don't like it, do not put too much. Here and there is okay, because then it starts to feel like you're forcing it. Okay, so it's always the time and place. So on your own personal page, sure, because it becomes a feed on anyone can see it, whatever they want. They can come see it themselves, I guess. But if it's like a group, um, if the group is interested, you can go to the direct to the individual instead, because it can really make the group dynamic weird. For example, let's say the group is talking about, I don't know, tennis. We're talking about, oh, yeah, I'm learning about this stroke. I got to hit like this, and someone's, oh yeah, hey guys, I want to invite you to do some goodness here. What? Kind of out of nowhere, right? So, uh, yeah, as we practice more and more, you'll find the way to navigate that. But thank you very much for your question. Too. Any other questions or wonders tonight? Also, for those on Zoom, there is time to ask off stream, because I know sometimes people are shy, so they don't want to ask, and I understand. So that's why I stay on after. I'm actually here online half an hour before class, here on Zoom, mostly preparing and getting ready. But every once in a while, I get to hang out with the people who are online with me, and then afterward, I also stay along, also when I'm able. Sometimes the after party seems longer than our class, so it just depends sometimes. Anyways, so I have no other questions tonight, and I'd like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. And for those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.